Okay, it was good to get the win on the road at Michigan. Very proud of our guys, players and coaches. Defense played exceptionally well. Special teams was very good. Offensively, weren't as productive as we'd like to be, but we took care of the football. Just turned it over the one time, and that was probably the biggest stat in the game is the turnover margin, 4-1, +3 for us, which our chances historically are very good anytime we're on the plus side of the turnover margin. So proved to be the case again. Start Pac-12 play this week. Washington State coming to our place, homecoming game, and opening up for the first of 9 straight Pac-12 games with a bye mixed in there at some point, and so it's conference play from here on out. Came out of the game, pretty good shape as far as bumps and bruises. So we'll get back on the field tomorrow. We'll just lift today and condition, and we'll get back on the field tomorrow and get going for Washington State. So questions?
Kyle, in what ways this year do you think your team is better equipped to compete in the Pac-12?
I think we're faster. I think we're better on the perimeters, with the wide receivers, the secondary. I think that we're getting good. I know we're getting good quarterback play right now. That's got to continue. We've got to keep Travis healthy. I just think we're improved across the board, but probably everyone else in the conference is as well. So I've said that many times, but I think that we got some things going for us right now, but it's a tough conference. Tough conference. Every week will be a challenge.
Coach, it's a tight game at halftime, and then Travis does come out, take the field. Did that inspire and fire up the entire team? I mean, it would have been completely understandable if he wasn't able to go the rest of the way with what happened, but what did that do to the team's mentality?
Well, it gave us a big spark, and that's what you want to do. Coming out of halftime, if you got the ball, you want to score, and if you're on defense, you want to get a stop, and that sets the tone for the half. And we marched right down. That was our best drive of the game by far, is that opening drive in the second half, and very efficient, very productive, and it was great to have Travis engineering that drive.
And then did you think Johnny Paul would have that kind of impact in his first game with the youth?
That kind of impact, I can't say as we were expecting that, but we know he's a good football player. We know he's a playmaker. We know he plays with a passion. But to be, I think it was the Athlon's National Player of the Week, Liz. Yeah, the Defensive Player of the Week, not only in Athlon, but in the not only in the Pac-12, but nationally. And so, it's we just are very fortunate to have him in the lineup, particularly with Jason out. And so, he's a great player, and he showed it on Saturday on a big stage.
What did you see from Washington State over the weekend, given the #2 team in the country, all it can take? What did you see when you watched that game that maybe scared you a little bit?
Well, we did watch that game on the plane home. We had TV sets on the plane home, so the entire airplane was pretty much glued to that game. And first of all, very prolific on offense, throwing the football. They're averaging nearly 500 yards throwing the ball, which is tremendous. I don't know what the NC2A record is, but if they're able to keep that pace, they'll probably have the record. But Halliday is an exceptional quarterback. We know that. He really did some good things against us last year, and they took the Ducks right down to the wire. We just know they're prolific on offense, and this might be the best defense Coach Leach has had since he's been at